The purpose of this video is to cover some gradebook settings and policies that you can set up. So here in my Canvas course, I'm going to click on my grades, and here's my gradebook. The first thing I want to show you is how you can change your view of your gradebook. If I click on the word view, I can arrange by the assignment name in alphabetical order. I could even arrange by the due date, or I can just leave it as the default order that Canvas has it in. There are also other ways that I can filter out and view the things that are in my gradebook. There's also statuses. Now, in case you've noticed, there are grades in my gradebook that have different colors. Well, what do those mean? Well, when you click on statuses, it will break this down for you. Blue is late, missing is pink, resubmitted, dropped, excused. And if you don't like these particular colors, you're able to go and select something different. So just to break it down even further, whenever I click on any of the grades, an arrow appears next to each grade. When I click on this arrow, it brings up these statuses. This student is late by 2 days. I could even decide to change it if I would like to excuse that student. And you can see that difference being reflected, but I'm putting it back to late. And I can also leave additional comments for the student. Now, this whole column right here is pink except for one particular grade. Now, the pink in the column occurs whenever the students do not submit anything. So I had put these grades in as an example for a different video, but yet technically only one student actually submitted an assignment that needed to be graded. Now let me click on the assignment so you can see the breakdown of what it is that I'm talking about. So here's the title of the assignment, and if you can see, I created this assignment to have the students submit something. This was graded and it needed to be submitted through Canvas. And I said they needed to submit a file upload. So now when I click on Speed Grader, it displays the student does not have a submission for the assignment, which is why this student's grade, even though I gave them an F, is reflected as the color pink in the gradebook. Now, in case you remember, there was one assignment that was not pink, and that was for this student because this student actually submitted something that I had graded. So let me click back to my gradebook. And as you can see, that same student who submitted the paper received the grade. Now, another thing I would like to point out is the settings. This icon right here represents your settings in Gradebook. You are able to set up late policies and grading posting policies. You are able to set a grade for any missing submissions. So if you want to put this as 0 or 50, or you could even get confirmation from your department chair if there's a particular grade that you should place instead of a 50. So this occurs if the student misses the due date, they automatically see their average gets dropped because they have now received a 50. You're also able to automatically apply a deduction for late submissions. You can choose to do this or not, but in your syllabus, if you say that students lose 10 points each day, here is where you can make that happen. You can make sure it's automatic, and you can choose to say they lose 10 points a day. Gradebook even allows you to put it by the hour. And then you can do a cutoff for how many points can be taken off. If you make any changes, you would have to select Update. For grade posting policy, you have two options. One, automatically post grades. As you grade, the gradebook will reflect, the students will see it right away. Or you can manually post grades. This means you could do a whole bunch of grading, but those grades are going to be hidden to the students until you choose to post them for their view. I have it set to automatically. So these are just some of the options that you have available when setting up your gradebook.